Hey, darlings, I don't even know where to start. Where did I last leave off? I feel like so many things have been going on in this whole poly journey and everything. So, in the last week or so, I found that I felt more confident in my relationship with my main partner, Five, because I was realizing we do have this very strong connection and we do have a lot of compatibility in so many different ways. And then lately, we've been exploring non vanilla spicy times. And it's funny because I've been in that scene for a few years. I help run a group that learns about those different things. And yet I have never experienced the feelings that I feel with him when we're exploring that. And it's interesting because it's insanely hot, but I also feel very safe and secure and loved. And each time we've done that lately, afterwards, I thought, I am doomed because I already loved the man a lot, but I was just thinking this is a entirely new layer of something I didn't even know I wanted and needed. And if I had to give that up or have significantly less of it, it would be very, very hard. And so yesterday I had this sense of there's more to lose. And because it was a day for him and his wife Ronnie to be together. So every couple, every week they get a couple nights together. And it's easier for them if I'm just not around because it's just more relaxing and they can really focus on each other more. And so I sometimes struggle with that because I can be a homebody. I like to be home. Home generally feels like my safe space, and sometimes I can get hermity, and like that's just where I want to be. So I was able to schedule something fun. I have my special friend Stallion, so I took them out to dinner, and it went well. But just in the back of my head, there was just this little bit of fear because I kept thinking, my main partner Five, he's really been concerned about his connection with Ronnie, and it's been a little bit harder and they haven't really had as much time as they would like. And I kept thinking, if she's able to give him whatever thing is missing from their connection, or if they're able to repair that, is he going to want me? Which is funny because I just started feeling more confident, but now that it felt like there was more to lose, I just got more worried again. I was thinking, but what if he doesn't need me or want me anymore? And I was able to kind of work through it. And I was thinking, well, I don't need to bother either of them with it. It'll be fine because I know they need that time to relax and de-stress, and I'll be okay. And it wasn't a huge fear. It wasn't overwhelming. So I was able to kind of get over it. But then I get home and something feels off or weird. Like normally they would maybe say hi or something, but I was like, well, maybe they're sleeping. But then I saw one of them look at their phones when I was doing something with my phone and plugging it in. So I'm thinking they're awake, but still neither said anything. And I got this sense of we need space, or I need space. And it's been really weird lately because I've gotten these random intuition senses. And when I've checked in later on, I found out that intuition was correct, that was a correct assumption. And so when I sensed this, I was thinking, okay, I'm going to give them space just in case, like that is a thing they need. And so I slept in a different part of the house, and I had trouble sleeping anyway, so it was good. But I woke up just kind of nervous again and checked in with Ronnie because both of them seemed off, and Ronnie had said that she didn't feel comfortable having spicy times with Five because their connection has been so strained, and she really needs that connection to be strong in order to relax into the spicy times. And I was thinking that's not good for them because it's a very important part of their relationship and how they connect. And I was thinking, it's me. I'm in the way. I moved in and I get a lot of nights with Five, and I don't know how to have less. because I still am used to a monogamous relationship where you have every night, generally speaking, depending on the situation, with your partner, or at least every partner I've had before, I would have every night with them, basically. And so I was thinking, I don't know if I can do fewer than I already do. And they had talked about weekends away and just having more time with each other, and how they really needed to figure out rebuilding that. And I felt so guilty because I was thinking, me being there means he's spending a lot of time with me. And I figured if I'm not there, then that fixes everything. Then they have all of this time to connect and they don't have to worry about me being there. And I was kind of thrown off too, because things had seemed to be getting better, because the relationship between me and Ronnie was getting a lot stronger. We were feeling a lot more comfortable being vulnerable with each other. We were seeking each other out just to vent and things like that. And so I thought that she was better able to have that connection with Five with me being there, whereas before she didn't feel comfortable being vulnerable if I was there. And so she would want more time just one-on-one with Five. And so I think that threw me off too, because I was thinking, oh, things are getting better, things are getting more comfortable. I'm feeling really more like a throuple again in a way. But, you know, hearing about their night, I was thinking, no, I've got to get out of here. I don't want to mess up their relationship. I feel like I'm just so in the way. And I felt like I also just need to give up this relationship with Five. And that felt kind of like death. That felt really, really bad because of how connected we have gotten. And I just didn't know what to do. And I was having such a really hard time with it. And Ronnie was being super supportive and sweet and was hugging me and saying, no, I want you here. I like having you here. And we've gotten closer. And, you know, it's been really good. And Five was saying he didn't want me to leave, but I couldn't see any other option because I was thinking, I don't know how to have less of him. So it felt like the only options were either just not at all and just grieve really hardcore and hopefully heal. Or, I mean, that honestly felt like the only option. And then Five told me that when they had their evenings, pretty much every single one except for last night, she would have to hold space for him because he would either be venting about work or the kids or things like that, or he would be having an emotional reaction about her other partner. Because with her other partner, it's scary for him. It's kind of threatening because she and her other partner have this very strong connection, like basically soul tie, just powerful thing going on where they're very compatible in a lot of different ways. Whereas Ronnie and Five, it takes work for their connection. They have to put in a lot of effort. And so it's kind of scary for Five, but he would be talking a lot about that. And so Ronnie would have to be there to reassure and support. And she has so much on her plate and is working full time and has, you know, her kids, one's on the spectrum, and they're just a lot. And was going to school and gives massages and teaches yoga classes and just has so much that it was really hard for her to be offering all this reassurance and not really getting much back. And so that was part of the problem. And so last night he was finally able to hold space for her and let her vent. But I think it was not enough. You know, there had been so much of her holding space that she still needed more to recharge before feeling up for spicy times. So when I realized that, I was thinking, okay, it's not all my fault. It's not all me being there, and that hopefully we can figure something out. But it feels hard. I'm feeling more hopeful. I'm feeling better than I used to, but it's if she could just move her partner up here, that would be phenomenal. But yeah, luckily I am feeling, like I said, better. And I'm glad that they were both so supportive. And I want to be more mindful about my all or nothing thinking. It's kind of intense. And just the extremism. Like, oh no, these horrible things have happened. I better do some giant extreme thing. So I have some work to do. I always have work to do. That's life. Okay, bye.